Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Talking Parish League. I'm your host, Leroy John Baptist, back in the hot seat after a little week off. Went to say goodbye to my grandmother in Dominica, and it was really a good trip, really a good trip. Really spent some good time with some family, saw a little bit of the island, and really, I must say, looking forward to another opportunity. Hopefully not in that circumstances, but in a more joyous circumstances where you could really bring all the family together and really have a good time. And let me thank Marvelous Merv, for fitting in while I was out, and I do hope that the show last week was good. And this week we're going to have another exciting and dynamic show, as again look like we're going way back. I noticed Taddy has been, our guests as of late have been taking us way back to the 1960s, 70s, so we're really getting historical here. And so again, let me also apologize for our late start. Really had some challenges getting to the studio, and so, but we're here, so better late than never. And so before we go any further, let us recognize our platinum sponsor, ACB Caribbean, simple, smarter banking. For all of your banking needs, be sure to check them out. As Taddy always said, the only bank, the premier bank in the region, ACB Caribbean, and they have been with the Parish League circuit for well over 43 years, and for that we are eternally grateful. Cool and smooth for all of your, whether it's be sporting, electronics, appliances, clothing, whatever you need. Cool and smooth right there at the Market Complex area. Be sure to check Amir and his team, and just let them know that you heard this on Talking Parish League. Plumbing Electrical Limited, for all of your plumbing and electrical needs. They have it there for you, and they start to do wholesaling now. So if you have a small little retail store and you're looking for good prices to resell at, be sure to check Ahmad and his team there at Plumbing Electrical Limited, and they will take excellent care of you. Digicel, the bigger, better network. For all of your internet and connectivity needs, be sure to check Digicel right there. All right, Taddy, and let's just remember our good friends, Crazy and Charles Goodwin, in our prayers. Taddy, been a rough month of September. Nationally, we have had quite a lot of passing. Every day just seems to be another set of passing, but we got to thank God that we're still here, able to carry on the fight. Good afternoon, Taddy. Welcome back to Talking Parish League.
Yeah, John, good to see you again, man. We had a pretty good show last week, John, man. We're in the community of Parish Village, and we're going back there again today, And this is Parish Village, man, and Freetown, man. So we settled with Parish Village in Freetown. Maybe I don't know if his wife took him up there. Ladies go on. The song go, John.
Yes.
You know that go, John, right?
Yes.
But this is, man, hey, like I said to my friend this morning, I have a great man on the show today, the great Errol Samuel. And I said to him, man, he has so much history and some things that we can talk about and discuss on the show today. I think John, he was supposed to come last week, but he was 80 years last Thursday.
Oh, belated birthday greetings to you.
Yes, but I said, well, he didn't tell me, no, John. I heard the wife calling in English, happy birthday. I said, that joke, but yeah, he didn't tell me that. So I said to myself, John, you know what I mean? So I said, no the reason why you want to come. But I didn't want him to come either, John. After I heard about the man, football, prowess and peers, his wicketkeeper, I said, yeah, well, this play cricket and football. But I never know that. So I started inquire. I want to know. Then I heard that Errol was a big groundsman for Parish Village, so people can play cricket, and so he don't want to play a pitch. And he don't want to cut field and mark field football. So wait, only Errol is supposed to be some big golfer, that I know the man is a great golfer, but I know into all these kind of things, John. You know what I mean? So, and I tell you, John, and by people like that now, because I was going to tell you something. I remember when I was at Rising Sun, when January comes, people meet you, the cricketers, hey, the pitch prepared yet? Then I come and help me, John.
Then the governor the pitch ready.
So they start the show. So you see, I have great respect for people who get cricket pitch ready and cricket field ready. It's not like football, no. Cricket field well cut and well marked, and football, kickball, anything, But not with cricket. So, but John, when I heard these things, I said, I want it by yourself. And another thing, John, he was one man who rescued Auntie from the test match and when the test match that was bad.
Yes, I saw that in the preamble. Yes.
This is the man again that played a great part in that again too. So matching records going in by 2 days. So tell this man again rich history and a lot of things to talk about. So I didn't want him with the other guys. I wanted him by himself. So I tell you, John, we can dig him today. And look, you know the time with golfing part. Because up to date to the champion. Never golf. So, but we have to go to the studio.
We have to touch it. Most definitely.
I wanted to tell us, John, when the time was a football, I said, wait, man shot, come in, how you get played.
You get a chance to defend yourself. Later,
Then last week, I said, I was on the shot, then Tyson showed up. Yeah, man, he was a weekkeeper of Pearson. I said, weekkeeper? Well, you know what, there's something. Because you're a weekkeeper, like, I was a weekkeeper, a serious business. So I tell myself, Errol must have been a good guy. So he got, John, I don't believe he's that good guy. When I heard last week that the Tyson, he's so great a bowler, then I heard him alluded to something. He tell Tyson, he tell Tushi, put the ball in the spot. Then I learned after Tyson's help prepare pitch. But I said, what to a certain area, what kind of way, so they can put ball in the spot. Tyson might be listening, no more, you watch and see. But can't you believe him saying 80 wickets now? Can you set the pitch and carry it? And Errol is a people the most pitch. Errol, I'm going to tell you something, I'm going to say that thing later, John. If there's a set of pitch of players.
All right.
Teams, you know?
Well, Taddy, we're going to jump right into it. As you know, time has eluded us a bit, and we want to make the most of it as we have Errol here. And Errol, Taddy spoke of the wealth of knowledge that you're going to bring here today. So let me first of all introduce you to the Talking Parish League show. Good afternoon, Errol. Welcome aboard.
Good afternoon. And thanks for having me to relay all what I know, till remember from what I used to do in the early days of my life, and still continuing. And I still have the zest to help anyone who needs it, even though I'm reached that age of 80, just Thursday gone, make me 80 years, born 1941.
Congratulations.
So I'm very happy for that.
Well, Errol, one of the thesis of our program, our show, is we like to go way back. We like to go from, sometimes we take you out to the womb. And, we want to know where you grew up, want to know, about your whole childhood, the community, what it was like. And so maybe, for 2 minutes or so, just speak about, which community. I heard Taddy talk about Pierce, but Taddy like to plant people all over the place. So you tell us where you were born, where you start to recognize yourself, what was in the household, mom, dad, what it was like growing up. Nowadays everything computer, I just put in Errol Thomas and I can find everything. But you just tell us what it was like growing up in your community.
Well, when I realized that I could speak to anyone, my mother and my father told me I was born on Lindsay Estate. That's an estate just opposite Pierce Village. That's where Walters and them used to have their foal farm. There was a herd of cattle estate too. But if I can recall right now, and I can go back to Lindsay and see where that old estate house was and where the cattle pen was, I could find my way and show you exactly where they show me that I was born at Lindsay Estate.
Wow.
So estate man be?
Yes, from 1941 they told me I was born on the 23rd of September 1941.
Yeah, I think I remember where Lindsay Estate went up. That's just to the west of Pierce, right?
Yeah.
No, to the
So this is north.
north.
On the western side. More western side, but to the north.
If you know where the telephone exchange building is, they have a little house there right now on the right hand side going up. The first road on the right hand side, you used to have an old building called Pierce Buff that.
That the Claxton, I guess, live
where the
right.
Claxton used to live.
Okay.
I can tell you, John, when you get to Pierce, you get the
Pierce.
speed bump, the
Right.
first left.
The first
Right.
left,
Yeah.
there's a dirt road.
Yes, that's where we went up, right?
You have to turn to their left to
Right.
to go to Lindsay.
Lindsay Estate, yeah. I think I went there once and they told me that's
But it's
Lindsay.
along- That's where we used to walk to go to school
Wow.
and come back from Parham, because Parham was the school.
Oh, so you'd walk from Lindsay to Parham?
And from
Yeah, shortcut,
Pierce,
John, man. She's on
and
bush.
from
Oh,
Pierce,
you walked to shortcut?
Yes,
and
man.
from Pierce to Parham too.
Okay.
So
Sure,
okay.
but then
after a
it-
while, I moved from Lindsay
Mhm.
to Pierce to live with my grandmother.
Wait, John. Wait, you move from Lindsay to Pierce?
Yes,
That's a 1 minute walk.
yes.
And I'm moving.
Yeah, well, I still does go between each community.
Each community, right,
And my
right.
mother still used to live at Lindsay Estate
Mhm.
before the government used to build some houses in different villages.
Yeah.
And that's where my mother leave from Lindsay Estate to come into Pierce Village to live, because they get one of the government houses. If you go around in a couple of villages now, you could see many of the government houses still alive.
Still alive.
Yeah, but it's something like, for today, you just have families still sleeping then, because in the early days, you might have family of six still living at one little house.
Right, right.
It's not like today, everybody have their own room, and in the early days, when I grows up, there was 4, 5 of us living in that one little room. It's-
What was like? What was the atmosphere like? How did you guys relate to each other? You know,
Well-
nowadays everybody say, hey, find your corner, find your space, give me like a space. What is like?
Yeah, but it was good in those days, because it's not like now where things are hard. I'm telling you, for today, I doesn't have it hard, but I know I help a lot of people who doesn't have it for today. But in those days, my family used to look out for your family used to look out for my family used to look out for Ting family. It used to be a family rivalry in those days. Not like now, everybody think that everybody's better than this. I'm better than you and you're better than me. I doesn't think that way still up to this day.
So there was a strong community vibe,
yes,
spirit.
Yes.
And
And everybody used-
I was fortunate to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Bam, when estate man, everybody looking for the estate people.
Yeah.
You get everything.
Right, right.
And
Yeah.
estate was agriculture was the business.
Agriculture.
So you can't
Because-
hungry, you know.
No, for instance, where I was born, there was Lindsay Estate, there was Diamond Estate,
You pay the soap they do.
there's Betty Soap Estate, there's Sanderson Estate.
Yep. My grandfather and uncles who work there.
That's
Estate
all
manager.
around me.
Okay.
So we used to walk from one estate to the other.
My uncle was overseer of Sanderson. You know the place where to go there. A small
Yeah.
boy. Sanderson. You know that.
We used to interact with each other on these different estates from time to time.
So when you say interact, you speak like, okay, like in the afternoons we meet up, have a drink.
John drinking the days, John.
That is not drinking those days. We like, well, the different group from the different estate, we might go around and play a little cricket,
Mhm.
which is a softball. Sometimes it's a football business. When it's football time,
Mhm.
we might meet, and then in the afternoon, I just run from Pierce Village to Lindsay, and these guys just tell me, it's getting dark, time to go home,
Yep.
because I have to leave Pierce Village, walk through the bushes,
Shortcut.
and shortcut and go home. Some of these guys just live in up at Betty Soap. They run to Betty Soap, which is about, if you run 10 minutes, because we used to keep fit, because I will run from Pierce to Lindsay. The other guys will run from Pierce to Betty Soap. Some will run from Pierce to Diamond because
Charlie, just tell me from Pierce to Lindsay 1 minute.
1 minute walk,
Yeah.
1 minute walk.
1 minute walk, so you could run about 20 seconds.
yeah.
But then I'll tell you something. Nobody from Elliott's and Collins come down here.
Well,
Elliott's.
yeah, but in the lakes,
Oh, okay.
in the lakes,
In Elliott's, that's the people living in Elliott's.
yeah, and Collins, but they never be like frequent like how we have it in between Betty Soap, Lindsay, and Diamond.
Mm. Okay.
Because, okay, in those days you used to have different family lived on those
Yeah, I remember that. That's what I was saying, Elliott's.
estate houses.
Yeah,
People live on those estates.
I remember that on the spot,
Yeah.
especially Elliott's, and so people live there for sure.
Yeah, but
As a matter of fact, after I was told after Hurricane 51,
Yes.
they moved to Seaton's and
Seaton's
Granvilles and so on
Granvilles,
from Elliott's.
yes, and Piers,
Okay.
and so.
So you're rich see these things, man, you're rich see.
Well, I still remember
Right, that's great, man.
That's
Your memory still
a lot of
doing
these
well.
things.
But tell me something, Elman, how you get started in the cricket?
Well, when I get started in cricket, I moved from Lindsay and living in Piers with my grandmother. Well, she wasn't living too far from the cricket field. And sometime when she goes to her ground, I just sneak out and goes down with those big guys down to the cricket field. So sometime when she's looking to me, she'll come back and say, I saw your little ass was down there and that playing cricket with these guys.
Hey.
But it's okay, you have to try some little thing. And so on. So I say, yeah, I was down there. If it's one thing I never lie to them. You know,
So you would tell me something. Your
Yes.
grandmother spoil you?
yes.
Well, no, that might have been. Grandmother swiping, grandpick me by
Yeah.
now.
And she was fond of me because I was the first, my
Mm.
father house. Another baby was born. She born 10 days before me
Wait.
with a different lady.
Oh, that's a big everyone.
With a different lady. So they were glad to see she have a boy and say, oh, there's a man coming to the family who could carry on.
Okay.
His letter, but I didn't carry on because I only have 2 sons.
Maybe you didn't carry on, Errol. You carry on.
But of course you carry on there, right? It's 2 sons.
But I only carry on with 2. He has 16.
Wow, 16.
Yeah.
All right, well,
No, I have to tell you straight up. We're here just exchanging things
So, Errol,
with others.
Errol, I want to find out one other thing. So how you get onto the team? You just, the guys just...
No, I get onto the team because living in Piers with my grandmother. All what she used to tell me, make sure you do what I ask you to do. So when in the afternoon and you want to go down to the pasture with the other guys, make sure when I get home, what I leave for you to do is done.
Mm-hmm.
So I just get friends with me and help me fill up the drum with water. Sweep up the yard because, these things just happen in the early days.
I know that.
It's not like now you're asking a kid to sweep out the house and they look at you and ask you, who you asking to sweep house and this kind of thing. It's happening for today. So, there's where I get. And then, when she come home and she say everything, spick and span, she say, you could go ahead, go down to the pass, huh?
So tell me something. You refer to the bigger boys.
Yes.
Who were like the bigger boys at the time?
Like Stratton, they died in England.
Mm-hmm. And then in the chat.
Parolite, Bamboo, that's some bigger guys.
But I know you played with Teddy Shepard and Tyson.
Yes,
you play
because
with Sons too?
Winston
Yeah.
Sons. Yeah, he died at,
I know you played with him too?
yes.
How you so lucky from the other great man?
Because Winston Soames was living in Pierce Village. I could carry on and show you where he used to live right now in Pierce Village. But the house,
So
the
wait,
land is still there, but
so you're the weekkeeper of Soames too?
yes.
Do you want to knock it down? Can you sew? You never sew good.
No, look, that's how you think. but let me explain to you. Sometime my grandmother will say, you little boy, since you go down there, are you thinking about cricket? So I say, look, if I have to be good at something, let me practice what I need to do. But one thing he never could, he was lightning quick.
Soames.
Yes. And I used to have books which I give to different guys how to play this cricket,
Oh, you have books, you say?
how to wicket keep and all these kind of things.
This thing is some real serious, man. You have books and so we keep it.
Yeah. And how to bat and things.
Wait. Where top score?
Me?
Yeah.
Top score I make was 65.
And that's what the book teach you about 60 something at the most.
Yeah, but I never bat way up in the air.
Oh, okay, now I understand. Now I understand.
I
I
just bat in
understand.
between 6 and
7 and so.
go down.
And then tailenders can't hold the end.
Thank you.
I know. I experienced that a lot. I experienced that a lot. I know where that go.
Thing. So I'm grateful for thing what I could do. But you know, when there's no cricket and some of these guys start to migrate to
St. John's?
St. Christ, St.
Okay,
Thomas,
okay.
then I get a job at Millreef, went to substitute for a guy, but you know, cricket was going because plenty of these guys started to leave. The younger guys who was coming up, they feel they know it all and they didn't want nobody to tell them nothing.
So who are the younger boys? Carl to name man, like who?
Eh?
Who are the younger boys?
Well, plenty of them leave for now, like not like Tushy and them.
No, not Tushy.
No. So other guys like Boko and all these kind.
Boko, but the name's so
Were
familiar.
like Barnes. He's
Yeah,
like
that with the football connection.
Yeah.
I'm a part of that.
But then
Box
you-
play cricket too?
Yes. Pierce is full. And a guy they call Curtly. He lives in St. Christ.
Kurt Lee.
Yeah.
Not the Curtly we had here.
No.
No. Okay.
But we also have a lot of younger guys where they migrate back to the United States. So that's where the cricket do. But like,
Well, Errol, let me go back a bit, because as I heard Taddy speaking to you, a lot of the guys seem to be divulged in these two sports: cricket,
and
cricket, football. Why was that? What?
Because let me in those days, when there's no cricket, it's football. They never used to play the two sports in the same
Season.
season.
Okay.
Okay, when one season is on, cricket is on, and the cricket season used to start into a certain time, like in January
January
up
to
certain
June, they would, yeah.
June, and then after that is football up to
December.
November and
December, yeah.
I wanted to go back a bit. You spoke about your mom, either your mom or your grandma.
Yes.
Speaking about doing your chores, getting what you need to do at home
Yeah.
before you could go out.
Yes.
How important was that? Now you look back at it. Maybe sometime we as children, when our parents sometimes might be a little bit strict on us, we become a little rebellious.
Yeah.
But only after growing up and really
Yeah.
seeing the fruits of the intention we appreciate. How important was that that behavioral setting in terms of what it made you to be in a man?
Well, to me, you have some other guys who doesn't care about what. I used to be care about what. Because I was the first for my mother, the first boy for my father. The sister that I have is only 10 days older than me.
Okay.
Both of us are the same age right now.
Right.
But she's 10 days,
10 days older, yeah.
than me. But she's a different mother, and I'm a different mother.
Did that ever affect your relationship?
No,
No. Okay.
no. Because, no, for instance, in the same village, Pierce Village, only because I was living at Lindsay, but in Pierce Village, he has 6 with one mother and 4 with one. And it's just like I park outside there,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is just park up by High Street.
For the village ram.
Okay. I hope you understand that.
I understand.
So, you know,
But yeah, we're talking about the discipline that
The
your
discipline.
mom.
but my grandmother was very strict. She would give me all the time to go and play the sports, but I have to do what work. When I reach up to the age of school, she and her husband would take my school book to see what I do for the school in the daytime, and you can't hide the book from her. You have to take it home with you. You know, some kids of today, they don't know where to put this book, they don't know where to leave this book, but not in my days. You have to make sure you carry that book home. And when I'm going to school, if they give it 5 books, you better carry back the 5 book home. If you have to know where you do with one, if you lost it.
So tell me something, John. What age you start playing with Pierce? What age?
19 years.
Well, you come on the team old man, then tell you beg and play.
Yeah, but you see, during that time, I was just thinking of practicing with golf and these kind of things.
So that was your junior time, you practicing with golf and so at the
Yes,
time.
yeah.
It was a long time in the golf business. A long time super golf. I tell the cricket in first love.
Let me explain something to you. I started with cricket first.
Yeah,
But since I get around with golf, and plenty of these guys start to leave for St. Christ, St. Thomas, United States, where the crop of the older guys was going. And the younger guys was coming up and they don't want nobody to tell them what to do. I just depart and say, I'm going to stick with golf. And why I put myself out in golf, I was working with a caretaker up there, and they asked me to caretake for them in the night. I work for the club. And they asked me if I would do that, and I said yes. And they built an extra room on their compound, so I used to live with them and take care of them because they never go back to the United States
Right.
when they come.
And
But I didn't regret it at all because they both died here. But I didn't regret it because
Okay.
when they passed, their son and his wife, they came down. I was here when they passed because I lived with them. So a lot of function I didn't go to after they asked me, but I came out on top with them because they leave my name in their will.
Okay.
And I could build my house, buy my land, build my house. And for today, I'm telling you, I doesn't owe nobody for nothing.
So that was a good relationship. Yeah.
right there.
Let's say good afternoon to, let's say good afternoon to Lydia Mulcair Harris. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Lydia from St. Thomas. Good to have you, Lydia. Really nice to have you on board. And Carol Martin. Carol, oh yes, Carol. Good to have you. Good afternoon, guys. Good to have you, Carol, there. Now, Errol, Tad, you just asked about playing for Pierce, and you said
Yeah.
at the age of 19 years.
Yes.
What is it like those days, you know? I mean, cricket now is so commercialized, everything is gone. What was it like to be on a cricket field in those days?
Well, when I get on the team for the first, when they picked the team, and I was on the team for the first time, I didn't sleep that night.
Hey, we didn't know the team before the night, before the day.
Yes, you know overnight who is going to play.
Oh yeah?
Oh, you knew the 11 before?
Yes.
Okay.
because it's not like how we used to do. They will pick the team so everybody know. So if one decide they have any little thing, they will put up one substitute for
Right.
to think. But I know, but I didn't sleep. So every night I get up in the night. My grandmother used to say, "You done this, what's it now? Every minute you're up and down in the house." But she didn't know what I do. And then when they pick the team, when I wake up the next morning, she asked me, "Are you going to play?" I say, "Yes." She say, "You finally make the team?" I say, "Yes." say, "Good luck to you." And, and our first game was at home. So, the whole village came out to see what Piers was going to do. That time we have Teddy Shepard, the same guy Tyson, and Tushy. They were the quick bowlers
Okay.
for those time. I was the wicket keeper at that time. They have Malcolm Nelson and all these other guys did. And so it happened so that we played and we won the game.
Who do you remember who you all played against?
Well, I think it was Freetown.
Freetown. Okay.
Freetown.
Yeah.
How many catches did you?
None. None.
You pouch everything coming your way.
None. Yes. None. Didn't drop no catch on that match. I was really excited, and I think I did everything right on that day to make sure.
Wait, your grandmother came to see you?
Yes, the whole of the village almost come down to see what Piers.
Your grandmother came?
Yes.
That's why you did so well now.
Yeah.
but okay, Taddy's saying that's why you did so well, but with all the villagers coming down,
Yeah.
didn't that put a little pressure on you? Didn't that?
No. I'm going to tell you why we didn't have no pressure. Because around our pad, between Piers, Ganville, Willikes, Seatons, Newfield and Freetown, everybody said Piers is the team to beat
Okay.
in those days.
Piers was opposed. Piers was opposed.
Even in football.
Okay.
At one time we played Freetown and the game didn't finish
How come?
because 5 of the guys,
John, you said that was said last week.
5 of the guys, the pitch was so quick.
With the bad pitch, I fix one.
No, that's a bad pitch. If you decide you want to play on a hard surface, you have to play on a hard surface. No cracking up with no kind of wicket. You see, like how them say this thing will crumble nowadays and these kind of things?
Wait. You're the man who prepared the pitch at the time?
Yes.
That's why you say the pitch so good now. That's why you say pitch so good now. And hard now.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to prepare no pitch. That by 1 or 2 days start to crack up.
I agree with you.
You're supposed to can play on the pitch for 5 days, and we just go back and practice for next whole week on the pitch without any crack up.
Well, what happened to them 5 guys? Because I missed the show last week.
Because who not get cut over the eye, get cut on the wrist, and then can't do, and the rest Batman and them decide they're not coming.
They're not going to line a fire.
No.
So who was terrorizing them? So who was that
The
bowler?
same guy that passed away. Winston Song.
Mr. Sodes. Okay.
And Teddy
Okay.
Shepard. And the same guy Tyson.
Alright, so it was a powerhouse team.
Yeah,
alright.
because Tyson, he got the name from one English guy.
English fast bowler.
Yes, he used to move the ball either ways.
Frank Tyson.
Okay.
Look, Piers was a powerhouse team in those days of cricket.
Okay, your powerhouse team, but which I heard you called Glanville,
Yes.
Willikey,
Yes.
Freetown,
Yes.
Newfield. Which one of those team made you shiver, gave you like, oh Lord, I don't want to lose to this team
Yeah.
here?
Well, the only team that will make us shiver is when someone of these Rising Sun and these other teams and town.
And then the town boy come and fire.
Yes, because they were most of the, let me explain to you, most of these team guys that come from town, because Pierce was playing so good, they used to pick up the team like the Michael brothers and bring a team to play on Pierce. And when it's not cricket and no football playing, these guys used to come and keep fit until you used to have a real good team. But nowadays you don't see those kind of things happening nowhere, in no community, about nobody. Nice of football.
Chad, what happened?
Tools, Tixie, Dunamich, all those kind of things. Wesley, that died, the goalkeeper.
Oh, Wesley, yes.
Yes.
John,
When you hear season does finish our football, they still find time to come to Pierce Village and we keep practicing with them. So that's why Pierce and some of these teams were into real good.
what happened, John? You see, he mentioned the Michael brothers.
Yeah.
Those were the famous anti cricket at the time, the big batsmen and all that. But see, mentions football, you know, Tools and Titsy, those are national players, one thing, a national team too. So Pierce is attract some of the big guys.
Yeah.
The better players in that team.
Yes.
They want, but tell me something. Pierce, but not that Vivi brother, man. But let me say something to you. So I know Fred better as a cricket team, better as a post, you know.
No, not in those days.
What do you mean?
We say, look,
We cried in the and so on.
but let me tell you, that then they say, but Pierce go better as a go play. In a same betters with the same Clyde in them and fighting turnout.
What happened?
Because they must say Teddy and Tyson them are shy and I clean them up. Roll them out.
Too much heat when their skin.
Yeah.
So
And
fighting,
the game in walk out.
fighting.
Yeah. The game not finished.
But that is
We
rough in
can
them days.
remember,
That is rough in them days.
No, Pierce didn't have a good.
Plenty good fast bowlers. Plenty good fast bowlers for sure.
And when you say quickie, real quick, because the reason why, you see how this thing is level, and so the cricket field is level. Because let me explain to you, I just prepare the pitch. I'm panning close to us.
Another part.
So when them guys wake up at my time and we go do anything, Tommy, Dickie and Harry just have to have them bucket and then go along at the pan the far, and pull up and left the water right there.
For you?
Yeah. And when you prepare the pitch, when you use the lawnmower and cut the grass with a fine thing, you wake them up, you try to man the pitch, and you wet it up. So when you wet it, the roller now pick up no mud. It just roll into the thing. When time come now for play the game, what loose grass left, you use a little blower and blow off the grass.
So wait, John. John. I don't believe this ever. Yeah, blow them days, eh? When we're blowing them days.
Remember me work at me relief.
I forgot.
Tell you have access.
No, me just explain to you.
Kind of what they blow them
No,
days.
but you see,
But
yes.
wait, before we go into the pitch fixing, as I see Taddy had highlighted that a bit. I want to go back to that first game where you said you felt good and you played well. How was it as a keeper, a young keeper, and with this kind of fast bowling that you had? How was it, behind the stump? How did you manage to keep up with that sort of?
Well, I'm going to tell you, my body was real fit because normally I just wake up like 4 o'clock in the morning and run like around the village until 6 o'clock.
What time started running?
4, when I get up at 4.
4, I run for 2 hours.
Yeah. I will even just run from long way, from Pierces to long way and back in those days. Remember when Greer was alive?
Yeah.
Remember one time they run from Halcyon police station to Halcyon?
I don't remember that.
Okay.
You in the group?
Me come first in for me group.
But Taddy, you know something that is coming out,
Yeah.
and it's repetitive with most of our guesses. You know, fitness is a real key to excellence, to performance. And you know, it's just something that we're seeing that. And you know, I'm not straying, but you know, you hear the topic with the West Indies Cricket Board about passing the fitness test. You know, I know that's
Yeah.
another discussion, really, but it's telling me that you know, fitness is really a key element.
Yeah. But I used to keep fit.
But if you're weak keeper, you don't have no choice. And if you're the weak keeper, you have no choice. If we keep on doing fit.
Well, but you see, that's what I'm saying. And we in Pierce Village, we used to have a thing that we keep fit with us. Like in Pierce Village, the same road right to the west of the village. Because a little village, buff they have, you call it Pierce Buff.
The Claxon used to do.
Yes. We used to run from there, go up to Betty Soap, and come back down and go up like 3 times.
That's good training.
Morning time.
That's good training.
Early morning, you used to have a thing, we go up and look, I still have 2 whistles.
Whistle.
Yes, like
Wait, you run the show?
no, like when you get up in the morning,
You wake up people?
yes, and blow the whistle, and you know, we saw the lift, we go out and do these kind of things. It wasn't just like a ordinary thing.
I know what you mean. Not do as you like.
No,
Schedule stuff.
yeah. And if you don't come for 1, 2, 3 days, there's a X goes against your name that, you know,
Wait, what the X for?
because you don't participate in the fitness
Say
test.
you're for Jappy.
Yeah, but because you're not fit.
Oh, my, of course, West Indies Cricket Board, when they say they're going to fix it. But Errol, time is going against
Yeah.
us, and we want to get in about.
Time now against us. So do extra time. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I know.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to get into
Yeah.
to the pitch preparation.
Yeah.
And we want to talk a little bit about that test match that we had to save, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. But going back to your playing days, what would you say would be one of your better games that you can recall having on the cricket field?
Well, one of my better game is the game against Freetown, where we didn't finish. You know
You didn't
why?
finish the game?
No, but
Where you throw some blow?
no, you know why? It was a lot of trash talk for the whole 2 weeks. What, and they're not going to
So wait, where you free to guys which have trash card? Where you see them?
Oh, let me see them.
Which part you see them for trash?
Because when we think that tell us send message and
Oh, they send
all that
message?
kind of-
Oh.
Yes.
You remember the days of
Remember
Bossy
how
One
you
so
had
much? You know?
Jensen and all them kind of...
But then days of
and
Bossy One, where see people?
Business and Watley and them all
But
them
not them people
there.
there, yeah. But then there's no one bus or so, one east and
Yeah,
two bus.
but there was still trash talk about it.
They send
And
messages.
they had to pass repairs to get to where they're going.
Yes.
So when they pass and jump off
They
the
didn't
board,
have to. They go to.
they go to some
Right.
but when they want to jump off their watch and they
Yeah.
pass
Oh,
repairs.
maybe
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Maybe that too.
So, you know, we plan for them.
But wait, tell me something. You're working in Millie Valentine?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so they get to you mostly. You get the most of the trash dog because they can see you.
Yeah.
No, but no.
But that's why me know how to prepare the pitch, which I have books with that
Hey,
and tell you. So that's why I tell you how me could do with the pitch, so you come hard. Cause when you practice, you know, practice on that. You wet that every evening, and you roll it every evening before I left and go home.
Errol, when I get into the pitch yet, tell me about the game that you say that stop. Why
Yeah.
why you enjoy that game?
In better is that?
no,
No,
in
you
the
down, yes. Tell me why.
Because too much, look, who now get swell eye,
Oh, Errol, you love to see the ugly. You love to see the ugly.
because if you have done a
chat.
chassa, that you would tear us to pieces. Well, I will have a plan how to tear you to pieces.
And you're the one that did the damage.
Yeah, but me tell them, look guys, me go prepare one pitch that he goes so hard that the ball ever fly.
But wait, and a free throw on the gameplay?
No,
But
Piers Village.
Piers.
Oh, come here, wonder how you prepare the pitch.
No.
Okay, so you bring them in your backyard and you slaughter them.
Yeah, but if you're coming up for me house, so you expect to bang me.
On the topic of fitness, Lydia Mulcair Harris. Okay, let me just say Lydia Harris. She's saying it is interesting talking about his wicket keeping.
Yeah.
I'm married to Leeward Island's former keeper, Livingston Harris.
I know you have a friend, man. I know
And
this
he
man,
is still fit up
Yeah.
to today.
Yeah.
Up to this day. So
Mm-hmm.
Lydia is also saying that, you know, fitness is a key, and I guess, as Taddy said, as a wicket keeper,
Yeah.
that is a prerequisite
Yeah.
in your arsenal if you want to perform.
Because you have to stretch here, different how.
You're batting quickly. You said you made 60.
160 something.
Yeah,
Yeah, make the ones.
Yeah.
He don't go batsman, man. He was,
Meaning in the top part to the batting, as long as me can take the catches, stop the ball from go the bound, and take all the catches on them, because the other batsmen and them does make a lot of runs. So many times we never have the occasion to get too much of batting.
so who the good batsman? Like Nelson, who?
Eh?
Who the good batsman that plays at the time? Nelson.
Like Nelson and all these guys.
Who else again?
And
So you can't find another batsman.
we can remember plenty.
But
of
Tyson can be a big batsman too.
Yeah, Tyson, them guys there. But
Tyson
them
good,
there-
bad good.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But plenty
I tell a lie for Tyson.
No. Me can't tell lie. Me not tell a lie for nobody now. Cause me always tell.
Tyson come last week, I can chat say he bowl a batsman.
Yes.
I mean, he believe you know.
Yeah, and Tushy and them guys there.
Well, not Tushy play me well, so,
Yeah.
you know, I can vouch for Tushy, but not
Yeah.
Tyson, you know.
What about Nelson?
Well, he Nelson good, so I heard that.
Right.
So me go over here, say for Nelson.
Yeah.
But Tyson, my friend, but no one be so good like you say.
No, but look, Tyson was good. Naka,
Wait, you purge your conscience?
no, sir. If for one thing, me not do. If for one thing, me not do, me not wait nobody when they're not good.
Okay, fine. Hey, Tyson, you good.
No. You see like, okay, you see like in a golf, me play golf, and you hear them call some name in a golf, but when they hear in Antigua, they're good. But when they get on plane,
Then you go again?
then you can't call.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take our first break. When we come back, we're going to get Errol to speak a little bit about pitch preparation. You know, I remember we had an audience that were back, so we're going to speak a little bit about pitch preparation, and we'll get into that. ACB Caribbean, simple, smarter banking. 43 years partnership with the Parish League circuit, and for that we are really eternally grateful for that partnership there with ACB Caribbean. And so with no hesitation, for all of your banking and financial needs, be sure to visit them there at ACB Caribbean. Brands for less. Your all-in-one store, whether it be clothing, footwear, cosmetic, appliance, whatever you need. Brands for less, they have it. I see they have a wide variety of slippers, shoes, you name it. Just go there, just ask Carol. If you don't see it, ask Carol for it, and she and her team, they will get it for you. Brands for less, that's located right next to opposite Deluxe, old Deluxe Cinema, just next to where Zachariah store is there. Seco Pharmacy, for all of your medicinal and pharmaceutical needs, be sure to check them out there at Seco Pharmacy, your one-stop shop. Keep that body healthy and vibrant. Be sure to check them out at Seco Pharmacy for all of your needs, right there on the corner of High Street and Temple Street. Blue Mountain Water, the best tasting water on the island that can be had from mega distributors, and they're located right there on the American Road. Blue Mountain Water in an assortment of sizes. You could get it right there at the mega distributors. And Pine Hill Juice, the most exotic juice on the island in a variety of flavors, and you can have that at Hutchinson Wholesale, and they're located on the Sydney Walling Highway. So be sure to check them out for Pine Hill Juice right there at Hutchinson Wholesale. All right, we're back, and today we have Mr. Errol Samuel in studio today, and the man from Lindsay Estate. And he said he did some, he run between Lindsay and Piers. And Taddy said that is a 1 minute walk, so maybe it's a 20-second run for him there.
John, I want to comment on something he said.
Sure.
Yes, I want to comment on something that Errol said just now.
Yeah.
Because see, what he said just now, is something I've been saying for about maybe 40, 50 years. A lot of people in Antigua, they're good in Antigua. But as soon as you call the tournament something else, those big names fade away. When they leave Antigua and they play against other team, or the team that's not Antiguan, then it's so good again. And I noticed that. So what I was saying is true. They're very good locally in local competition, but the Scarlet team once shot. Scarlet and go down. They started buckling, they're not so good anymore. But I want to say one last thing for the Harris lady. Her husband was good enough to make West Indies team. He did enough. Was a very good wicketkeeper batsman from St. Kitts. Lives in Harris. He was unfortunate in my opinion. And I'm like, well, I don't give him my good. But John, you know that. I don't give him my good for nobody. But he was good enough. He did plenty was made for the Lions under dire circumstances, crushed circumstances, crucial stages. Good wicketkeeper. Should have made West Indies team, but he was unfortunate.
Now, Errol, when Taddy sent out a little preamble about our show, one of the things he highlighted was your art, your love for pitch preparation. And earlier you were going through about how you talking about this hard pitch, and just give us a little synopsis of what it is to really prepare pitch. And you spoke.
You see, you have books with them too.
And you spoke about books, and you talk about the pitch lasting. We've seen quite a lot of matches being played now where after a day or two, they start to crumble, and you spoke about what is needed to prevent that. So just speak a little bit about pitch preparation for us.
Well, for me, I used to help them out at Sir Vivian Richards Stadium, right? But I'm telling you the truth. Prophet doesn't have no honor in their own land. I don't care who vexed or who pleased about what I'm going to say. You can't come and tell me how to do the job when you doesn't know how it's supposed to be get done. And when they bring the guy from Trinidad who was fixing do the pitch before the test match, they asked me to come and inspect it. And when I went, I told them it's not ready. And a lot of the workers up there cuss me, tell me what your black plan, do the thing and do the grass. I could go and take 2 fingers and pull grass from out of the ground. Now you can't have a place you just put in grass and take 2 fingers to pull grass on no cricket field, football field, no other sporting field, because it's not strong enough. Because that grass root supposed to be at least 14 inches down. If you go home and you have, see a little bunch of grass, and you take a fork and dig around it and pull it up, measure from where it's green to the last part of that grass root, and you see how long it is. When they curse me and tell me that they do, I was still have the option to go and tell them that it's not ready. I wasn't pleased about it because myself and Viv are very good friends. And I tell them with the name on this thing, you have to be done, everything has to be done properly. I'm living here, but Prophet doesn't have no honor in their own land. Y'all wait until the last moment to come and call me, to ask me what I think. But y'all could bring a man from Trinidad for months, for he advised y'all what to do.
Or would that have happened? I'm just assuming out the block. He had his certificate, just like the coaches.
Who?
The man that fixing the pitch.
I don't know. I don't know. But let me tell you, a cricket pitch is just like when you prepare a green for a golf course. Because I went to school. Will you send me to school? For all over in Atlanta, Georgia. Go to school for study grass structure of how to do these kind of things. And I could tell you, you go to Cedar Valley, you are anywhere outside the yard and the grass grow. And the grass is strong enough in that ground, you can't just pull it right up. You might pull it, but the top of the grass is going to come out. But tell me, if the grass established there for itself a month, you can't pull it up and root out.
So the pitch you spoke about. I heard you earlier talking about wetting the pitch, cutting the grass. Well, let's run through the process of just preparing a pitch. Because I remember last week, maybe the week before, we spoke about in the early days they would just cut a piece of place and play. But in terms of proper pitch preparation, just run through that.
But like now, you see like this stadium, you have about 4 or 5 pitches. And before anybody come to play cricket, you do prepare all of them the same way. So if you have to move from here to there, it's already prepared. But you must manicure it every single day like you're working on your own body.
So when you say manicure, you mean wet it, grass it, roll it?
Yes.
Is there any art? I heard some people saying when you roll it sideways, it aids in the movement. And is there any science to that, or is it just watch and see?
Yes, but it has to be level. But some people does a level. But you have line level. Where you put down a line level in the middle of here. You put a stake over here, put a stake over there, put a stake at that corner, put a stake at that corner, and you run this line level here, and you run that over there, and you run one right across, and you can know where is level from what is not level. You have that. Not like when you have the same level, like when people play, but you have the same line level for earth, like when you doing these kind of things. And you bring it, make sure everywhere is level, and if it's not level, before you take the soil and just push it down like that, you take a fork, a hay fork, and fry it up, and push more soil into it, level it up until you get it. Because if you just throw on the soil like that, it's not going to work. It's not going down through.
John's man, the way pitch man is.
Well, I see you nodding your head over there, so I see you agree.
See what happens. See what when I was a recreation, I did 4 test pitches. I bring the surveyors to make sure that everything level. Okay. See, they still use the twine line to make sure no hill and hollow.
Right.
And still, like you say, you scratch it up to get up to tie in the soil. If you do like Mark and them man pitch, the soil will wash away. John, the soil will go over too long.
I hope what they say makes sense.
Like what everyone said, you do the pitch will last for 5 days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. So you get one and then like a jokey jump,
Errol, how do you determine because sometimes, I would pass and see they have the sprinkler on or the hose on the pitch. How do you determine the amount of water to put on that pitch? Is it based on the nature of the soil that you're using? How it drains, or is there just a science to say, hey, we want
Well, you have to study that too. Because now, for instance, a cricket field is just like a golf field. And you put down like a rain gauge. You could put a rain gauge like down there. And you keep water in that thing. unless it doesn't go up to 1 inch of water in that rain gauge, this field is not properly watered.
So there is a measuring, there is a science that you could use
That you use
to that.
to make
Did you ever use that in your time of pitch preparation?
Not exactly, but what you say makes sense. Because see what happens, he had ever gotten the job working going, he had a headache. Because I can tell you that pitch of 1998, you see the famous sprinklers, you see that one, the sprinkler the pitch, wet out the pitch, and the pitch was waterlogged overnight. When you go 6 o'clock in the morning, the pitch crack up wide open, the water in the pitch. So you know, they were adding, you know, have a soak away. It wasn't a real pitch, they're holding nothing.
Right.
So, you know, the pitch wasn't done properly. So, but like I was say, they bring in an expert, you know. Expert came and said, okay, I'm going to test match in Antigua, you know. They say the match can play. So expert had to go away.
I'm going to do something else. You remember when they couldn't play up there?
At the stadium.
At the stadium?
Yes.
I went down to
G.
Tell the man they will get there first. Okay, hide from them also. Tell the man they will shoot.
Well, when they called me really and truly, I did not answer the phone. Because when I went, I told them it's not ready. And they cussed me inside out, give me all kind of indecent language. And where you block this, no, and that, and the other. Get your ass out there inside there. That's what plenty of the workers tell me. I'm telling you straight. But when they call me, the manager called me and tell me, and I went. When they're up there, I tell them, this not go ready.
Wait. The manager called from Cedar Valley?
Yes.
Okay, then John Wine, which manager, you know?
Yeah. Daniel Caddy.
Yeah, I know Caddy.
Yes. And he called me and said they have a problem at the stadium. So, we must go and look and see, and look at Mr. Caddy and tell him. I went there a whole week before, and I tell them the place is not ready, and they cuss me inside out. You don't know nothing about this and that and the other. I mean, you feel for good. And he tell me, look, go ahead. It's for Antigua's sake and for our sake. And we say, look, we tell him straight out. You know, if subject name 9 and take, they wouldn't go. And I went, and I think, and we tell them now we're ready for the time. They say they have a part down a recreation ground and must leave up there and come down here. I'm telling them, okay, here me come. When we went down there, they asked me if, show me the park, if you can get it fixed, I say yeah. And it will be fixed and you can play for the 5 days if no rain come. Ask me how we going to do it and this and that and that. And we tell them, me no have nothing to explain to nobody, and y'all don't ask me. And then send the next guy and me say, tell you the other guy, if somebody send you, for ask you, for, if you can question me, for see how me you do, we will tell you like it is, and we could walk out inside there and left and go about the business. So please not come back to me, and send back. Tell them to send back nobody to me. If you don't want the job done, me do the job, and then we see, and then we can play for the 5 days. And the only thing I will tap them for play if rain come. And then say this and that, and say okay, bam. And me come, and tell them what we need, and when we start, we get some guy going and park out all the bad part. Meanwhile, them park out that, we go outside the outside boundary and show the guys and what I need, and have park and tell them we don't want to just park peace. If you park this way, you come this way, come back so, and this, and you cut it in a square. And they cut, same thing, them outside cut the grass in a square, them inside cut it, dig out the same place. When it finish, we come and pack everything inside I'm telling him, when you all cut the loose grass, don't try to bring it, give me. One of the guy look at me and say, oh, you farmers, what the hell that can do? So me tell you, you hush your mouth. I'm using decent language to him. I'm telling you hush, cause if you me know, I wouldn't be here.
That is true.
And when you finish, do the job. They ask me if they're ready. I'm telling by tomorrow morning I can come and play. And during the time when you finish, me have the roller. I mean, I never leave inside here until 11:30 the night.
So how long did you get to work on the pitch before the match?
About 3 hours. But you have men outside and men inside the work.
Right.
Because me want to make sure that it's done properly so then can play the game the next day. But meanwhile you do that, the same cutting when you don't fit in the slab on them, just like you tile the floor.
I'd say
You
that's
sprinkle
fitting.
the thing over it and wet it so when the roller go for roll, you don't pick up nothing at all.
Pitch preparation. Can you? I hear a lot of talk, said, how we prepare the pitches. Can you, as a curator, tell me, hey, this pitch I'm going to prepare, it will take turn on day 3, day 4. Can you make that sort of assessment, or is it just again a play and see?
Well, I never really think about the ball turning and thing. Most of what I does now do for the cricket pitch is to make sure it doesn't crumble for the 5 days. You'll have to use your skill to turn the ball from either way to the other, but it never break up in the 5 days.
But that,
It's not like you have some pitches where the bowler run up and the footman dig out. It never happened like that to me in Pierce.
Teddy?
because we spoke about last, because the pitch so hard, that kind of thing. But what happens, and the test match, usually about the 4th, the ball started turn because the pitch started wear and tear. That happens.
Plenty of the mice go out.
Come with the pitch, you know what I mean? So that's what happened on the 4 5. They'll tell you that. If the pitch not prepare well, before that it started turn. So when we spoke about it start crumble.
Right.
But when the pitch is well prepared, man, that doesn't happen easily. That should happen easily. So everyone knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. And so in the ground, some guys who don't know. You have headache. I remember when I got a job at time in John at occasion ago, they asked me a question. Can you work with Errol? I didn't use Errol. That's the name I use it. So I'd say, yeah, I can work with anybody, but can Errol work with me? Because, like Errol said earlier, he get a job because other people can't do the job.
Right.
So I went there because they can't get the job done. So they work with me because they can't tell me nothing, no. Because had they known, they would want me.
Exactly.
Then they can distract me, like Errol said, hey, he didn't take the distraction from them because he's the one that knows now. That's what they call him. He the rescue man now. He the 911. So he going to rescue the test match. So, hey, the man has done his part in cricket. We know it's golf, man, but I want to touch on the part now, John. Tell him what football is. Okay,
Hold on, I'm putting a little controversial thing here.
Oh, yes, John, go ahead. You don't love controversy, John. You don't love controversy.
Garfield Brown, because I name now, so nobody get to it. Good afternoon, Sherilyn, good to have you. Garfield Brown say, Fredo say he fix some.
Who Fredo?
Fredericks.
Who Fredo?
Fredericks?
Tell Eli.
Okay, I don't mean, move it on.
I want to find something for you. You know who they got for you, bro? Budskin.
Budskin.
Okay, good.
What is it called? Without Budskin.
Tell Fredo that I will say lie.
Okay, me can tell Garfield, I don't say this.
I want to say something to you, John, about that. Quickly. Why push Aaron on that line of that? Because I had a conversation with Garfield this week. And Garfield told me that. So say, everybody could defend himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Garfield asked a question.
Oh, okay. I don't know if Budskin come here with that. But, well, you hear the answer, Garfield. Mr. Samuel was very clear. So let's move on. Daddy was asking about
football. Football, don't want this to golf. You might not great golfing days, eh? But what about football appears? How long you play for? You see any good?
So, me?
Yeah.
Well, never take football into none big
Play recreation grounds though?
Yeah, but we never take it as none.
So how do you play for the good?
We play because we never take
Yeah,
it.
man shot.
No, then I have man shot, but we never take it as
You never take it serious.
no.
So you say you could have reached further.
Yeah, but me rather take up golf. I tell you why I didn't take it serious. I was supposed to go to United States with a member from Millreef in golf
Oh, okay.
because he brought 2 sons here, come for vacation with him. But he said nobody was there to beat his 2 sons at Millreef. And we went out for a whole week, even though me the superintendent for the golf course. We played in the afternoon. They never beat me one time yet.
Maybe they beat you one day,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
man said
that's
nobody can beat his son of them. Wait, we want to find some. What we set up here?
Yeah.
You set up the golf course, then you set up the pitch?
No, and no matter, and no matter I set up the golf course, we set it up for people, play, come and play. Because we go to school in Atlanta, Georgia, we go to school in New York, we go to school in Florida, Bill, send me all them places there for study golf course management. So me know what they need, how high you cut the grass, and so while the grass they scale for how much meter you can run for this.
So wait, we'll find some for you. Out our golf language now. Those guys get the ball along.
Oh,
The 2 young boys, 2 sons of the man.
yes.
So you set up the golf course.
Yeah, but in them days, me hit the ball long too.
You hitting it longer.
So wait did you outmaneuver them? I want to find out. So tricks in it to me now.
Eh?
So you pull some tricks on the guys to me.
No, I'm not a put on tricks. Me just play natural. But he say, well, look, he was so surprised. The same father and the son that then give me my invitation when the season finish. We go come by them, find somebody for do the work and me live. Because me in the head thing, I'm stay by them for the 6 months. He will pay for
6
me.
months?
Yeah, he will pay because me live lockdown.
Okay.
He will pay for me enter a certain tournament because he said, me can bang plenty of guys up there. So he will pay for me. I like how you see them guys go there. You have to, somebody have a sponsor. If you don't have the money, certain tours you can't get one.
Right.
And he decide, look, every day you go to the son and them, they can't win on game. Because this is for me, well, but and let me tell you now, me tell you the truth. Me just put this 2 bottle like that. And when me there me live and in a bush and try to make sure me can steer the ball through any little crevice. So me
You
always
practice accuracy.
yes.
Practice hard.
So that's why me good at that. Because okay, when everybody gone and season done, nobody there for you play with. So me keep practicing.
You're up in your skill set. You're like a
Yeah.
niche skill set.
So
Yeah.
me represent the OECS now.
Wait. This represents what I mean. They pick yours for the team. Wait. Well, I'll find something for you.
Yeah.
The man from Barbados and Trinidad in a big place. Then it's so jokey.
Wait.
You so good. Which one?
Wait, let me explain to you. They have OECS
But not that.
and ECJ.
What that mean?
That the OECS people play like Antigua, St. Kitts, Montserrat, Grenada, and St. Lucia.
Okay.
That are the OECS
OCS team.
ECJ.
Barbados and so.
Barbados and them.
Trinidad and guy and
Yeah, but-
Jamaica so.
Right. But when OECS and ECJ meet, me win OECS.
Talk to the mic, Errol. Talk to the mic.
You win OECS and what?
Me win OECS championship 5 times.
But listen, wait. More I want to know it. When we don't say something to you, I want to know it to the ECGA people.
What me do to them?
How did them they win? Can the OECS man say sound jokey to me?
5.
If you win ECGA with 5 of that too?
5, yeah.
I would agree.
I'm a win. Let me explain something else to you. I win 10 championship now 1 year around the Caribbean.
Wait. The man
10 championship in 1 year
Around the Caribbean.
around the Caribbean.
Yes.
So wait, the other man so afraid you?
And a matter of fact, I go play. When they to play, I come out to play. You know now.
All right, I come out to play.
Hey, you know, so like to me. What you said earlier, no?
Yeah.
When man get on the plane, they can't play good.
That's
You know, so like to me.
Yeah.
When you show up the tournament, man started to tremble.
that. But there's tournament that I go to
Yeah.
around the Caribbean, and people decide they now play.
See, that's why I thought it's so
Anytime you
tremble.
see Hugo,
But see all the time.
no, RC. RC about 2 Trinidadian brother.
What most
We
of
go
us
to Trinidad to play in a Trinidad Open.
Yeah. Trinidad's a good golfers now.
Great, that yes. But ask Hugo, what I'm telling. If all they not play.
If
No, me not
play.
me not come and tell them live on TV.
See, if ever they play.
No,
Wait a minute. Why?
because look, Taddy, let me explain to you. Me no better off than nobody, but when we get on plane and leave VC Birdie Airport, it's only one place and we go play golf, or one position we play for. If I don't get it, we just not get it. But if I come number 1,
That's your position you play for?
yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't feel just to say they're
no
sick.
sir.
You want to win.
And that's why me tell you, me have win 10 championship in a 1 year around the Caribbean.
Oh, where went Atlanta? Where when the man sponsor you?
No, the man ain't get to sponsor me because he dead.
Yeah?
He and his son get in an accident.
Oh,
I have to go
unfortunate.
back home.
Yeah.
oh.
That's
So,
unfortunate.
where is the furthest you've had a chance to exhibit your golfing skills?
Me?
Yeah.
Me we go all of Scotland and England.
Okay.
Wait, we be partner?
Yeah.
I think he feel good. Eh?
But the man will go glove.
He feel good. He is so good, man. He can't play
Yeah,
so good.
but at least.
Aaron.
Yeah.
With my body, like my family.
Yeah, but-
he did good. Tell you the truth.
If you go up as one team, right?
Yeah.
You have to have somebody to carry the team.
Right.
So he carry the water.
In a carrying water.
We carry.
Both of us went to play, and that's how we win the tournament here in Antigua. The second year when we go back to play, we lose by 1 stroke.
That's commendable.
And how come we lose by 1 stroke?
Wait, he scooped something?
No.
Wait, no.
Both of us get on the same hole with this same sun, and both of us miss the 2 little sun.
To the report.
Yeah.
Little birdie.
For win
The competition.
For in for go Spain.
Yeah. So we had went Spain too?
No, I don't go.
Because I
No, they
Second.
can't say, can't say.
Okay. I see, but so he can't give you a long way. He can't play so good.
The whole time better now, but in an day.
Wait, if he holds it better now?
Eh?
Where's the if he holds it better now?
Yeah,
So I was saying that my top so much said that
I will be plenty better than how he used to be.
you cause that.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, maybe so, because no, if you play with somebody who had the experience about it, look, let me explain to you. Look, friendliness and godliness is good. But you see, when me there me leave, a lot of the members does respect me because everybody want to beat me.
Exactly. You're the champ. Nobody want to bang you up. And you're the champ.
Look, let me tell you, Prince Andrew.
Wait, who Prince Andrew that?
You know Prince Andrew?
The Queen's
son. Yeah.
He can't play the golf.
You remember he come here?
Yeah, but he can't play the golf.
But who tell you that?
He can play?
Oh, he tap a million for me, he play good.
Wait. He can knock ball like anybody else, but he can't play good.
Yeah, but he play good. Not because you see plenty of them people there.
He can play good.
Okay. You remember they have one speaker at the house, Tip O'Neill?
Yeah, I know you.
America?
Yeah, I know you.
Walter Mondale?
I'll tell you what. I met him airport and he said me that middle reef. I was traveling man to go to airport and him in the same flight. And I said, you look like somebody we know. He said, well, who do I look like? Because the Parish League in America. He said, no, I'm Walter Mondale. I said, okay, you're Walter Mondale. I remember that when the airport, one man, and American Airlines down to
Well, you played against all these guys here.
Yeah. Because when we enter America, there's people who I know. And Berlusconi, the Italian.
He was in Antigua, man.
All them the people right up at Emerald
Cove. You're from Emerald Cove. Yeah, I know that man. Yeah. He can play good.
Who? Well, and so much about me with him.
Okay.
But when he was there, made the oldest man who can drive to the different property because he be responsible. So these are the kind of people that me know interact with from time to time.
Right.
But once the summer with Vivi, I went to look for him about 3 times at the golf course, and a couple of times the guy tell me, "Say, we're part of Viv, boy, you know, once we come out, he'll lose, so you know he's mad right now."
Mm-hmm.
So I say, till I go and see the old days, the Vivi.
Yes. But they say, look, me have to tell you the truth. Me and guy that me just go on and ordinary when it come to with the sporting business, because somebody have to help somebody with it.
Right.
And you see, with me, plenty of them people there, you see like golf club now. If you book a golf club, you can bring it to me and I will get it fixed, just like you go in the shop and buy it.
You can fix golf clubs, and then you can fix golf clubs also.
That's the beauty about the program, Taddy. You learn a lot from the show.
I tell you, I didn't know that you can fix golf clubs.
Taddy, not just cricket, golfing, and all them kind of things.
Wait. You know, so good for cricket, man. You could fix pitch, but not so good.
No, well, me I'm up to the date with Batman because after a while, me get fine golf and the white people and them in the push me into that. So me just.
But Errol, in those days, really and truly, a keeper job was really just to keep. I mean, the batting wasn't like now. A keeper has to be an all-rounder. He has to be able to bat.
Well, most of the time, in those days, most of the wicket keepers bat like 9 and 10.
Yeah, I'm going to take the catch. So when the fast bowler bouncing, you have to take the catch.
Well, we used to bat at 6 and 7.
Yeah, but at least.
But what?
Because good in and days. It's not like how, you have some people who say they can't do this and do that. Me not like on telling me can certain things and me can't do it.
But you score in the 30s and 40s.
And me make up to higher than that.
60 something. Is one lucky time, man.
Well, at least next way though. You have to look
I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's a long time, man. That's important. Look, he played St. John top score 20 something.
Who?
With 15 years and 20 years.
67.
But he says one lucky time.
But we show plenty of us, man. He banked make more than plenty of us, man.
One occasion, 50 something years old, man.
Oh, okay, for one or 2 occasions. Plenty of the rest of Batman going and do nothing, and he do. The case for one single time, he outshine somebody.
He do something.
What about your back arguing jokiness now?
No, and a jokiness, but its truth must be told.
But the truth is,
You talk
but the
about
truth is, well,
Mark make it out.
what's the truth?
But if the man make
Wait, find something. If you play cricket
yeah,
for 20 years,
yeah,
you bat 2,000 times.
yeah.
And at one time you score 50. You remember that?
Look,
Of course you remember that, Taddy. For the one guy scored 50, you
Hello.
must remember that.
You remember that?
West Indies have one Batman yeah, from Jamaica.
Wait name. Who's that guy?
He only make one in a West Indies. By the time get from plane, that's it.
That's it.
Like I say, jump as me just see.
Maybe Frankie, man.
Well,
If you West Indies up to now,
no, he get old now. Like I go down the age and so on.
I remember the guy long time ago named Max Morris. He was good for county when test start. He can't make no one's there.
Okay, here one. Lion show.
Nah, man, Lance was a good batsman, man.
Which part? In Jamaica?
In the Barbados too. He was triple century in Barbados.
Well, what about when he left the country?
He didn't play for long, you know.
What
He was South
about when
Africa,
he
man.
left the West Indies?
The man didn't play for long. We went to
Oh
South
Lord,
Africa.
what
job.
about? We never do well.
Sir Lance?
Who?
Sir Lance is the guy. Sir
He
Lance.
never. Some people get served for damn ass.
Do you follow the cricket now as it's being played?
No, not like before.
Not like before.
Because we think, with my feeling, we think I have plenty of local people who is better than some of them higher other island people where them are picked.
But well, you just want to go on the plane and have to go, you know.
That's a song. But me say, look, okay, me not really follow cricket, but when you listen to some of the scores where you hear, like some of these people do,
Wait, 2020 match or what?
well, nice of me watch some of them they on TV.
You wasting what 2020?
Yeah, but you have to watch something if for
You part of then. That kind of something you watch. 2020.
yeah, but you have to watch something for gain some
Exactly. Just tell you, yeah, well, just tell you.
experience. You can't watch one son and then you can't say nothing about it.
Right.
But we have some youngsters here for in this Caribbean, and them have pick Westerners pick on youth side, and only one little thing we think from our local son get picked.
But maybe only good one they got.
No, they lie.
Well, you just saying what you give anymore. So we don't
You
like.
say well, but at least according to what you see when you watch.
What you see and you hear, right? You know we deserve more.
So wait. My point is this: when you sit with the guys and you watch them, you sit in the good. You tell yourself, "Auntie, your mind is so jokey." That's what you say to yourself.
No.
What you say? Yeah, I have something better than that.
Fear must be fear.
Wait, what is fear? If you didn't pick them, that means they're not good enough.
We think some of our youth man and them better have than some of the youth man and them.
But John, that was when I said John, well, all are playing the same tournament.
But let me explain something to you.
Mm.
The OECS, right?
That they take a joke, he's saying it's in the it's an anti
No,
again.
and the matter joking.
Go ahead again, yeah, me listen.
When they used to pick the OECS team,
Golf team.
yeah,
Mm.
plenty of them, me never knock up with Cedar Valley much. When they had tournament, I'm good, I'm going to play. It will cut all of them, ask them.
Oh, wait, they tell you practice midweek secretly.
Yes, we practice, yeah. You can say yes, but the answer you don't tell you yes. But when the time comes for you perform, for pick the team, for your travel, plenty then say, oh, me not member Cedar Valley, me not member this and that and the other.
Wait. They were picking a national team or Cedar Valley squad. Which
You
one?
pick one team for play for
Wait, a
the
national Antigua team?
for pay the OECS.
So national team then?
Yes.
So what is Cedar Valley business coming in the picture?
Well, because they say me and I member of Cedar Valley. If you pick one national team.
That doesn't make sense to me.
No, but Taddy, I believe at that point in time,
Yeah.
Millreef was a private
But
there was no
national-
competition. No, what I'm saying, Tati,
Yeah.
I don't believe there was like any real competitive golf being
Yeah.
played at Miller. It was more, it was more entertainment.
John.
Whereas Cedar Valley, that is where the competition was.
Yes.
When you man see the Valley and bang them, he compete. I expect the
But
national
me
team.
go see the Valley and bang them.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, for pick the team, for play, for go represent the OECS. Then they say, me not member Cedar Valley. And the
Yeah,
man
because
look
it's-
at, the man who is responsible look at them and tell them, ask them, where you from?
Exactly.
Antigua. And you know, ask if you're a member and suddenly you want to pick one Antiguan to represent the OECS, the organization, the Eastern Caribbean State. And from the time we put my foot there, in 1991, we never look back until when he mashed up in 2013.
Okay, John, my point is this, John.
1991 until 2013, none of them out there with a chat could have taken me off of the team.
I understand that.
Keep beating all
I
of them.
understand that, Errol, but my point is this. What John, if you play with St. John's, I end up playing with so they can't get them play for Antigua team. We can't, and the team you pick it up.
No, but Taddy, I'm just speaking as an outsider. I just, these stuff, Cedar Valley is like well, maybe in those days was like a little, I don't want to say
That was the only club.
society.
No, that was the only golf club in Antigua playing golf.
Exactly.
But when we play at Middle Reef,
Just like the lady said, where we had the other day, if you come from country, you come
yeah, I understand that.
so, yeah.
But he showed up to compete, try to make the team. And he banged them up, so he's was on the team.
Well, that is true.
See the vibes will come in the picture.
Well, that's true, but guys, we hit the 5 o'clock hour, and we have to get off the road. So, we're just going to look to wrap up here. Let's just get back a little bit back into the community of peers.
Peers in Freetown.
Peers in Freetown. The friendship, the bridges that were built there. How was that? Lasted over the time. Yes, as you said, there was a lot of trash talking.
Yeah, but the friendship was good. Even though it's trash talk, rivalry, after the game everybody's still together like one.
Wait, after that, going to undermine them?
No, but it's just to show you who is a better team than who could live up to their chat than who cannot live up to their chat.
Right.
Eh? Because no, when I went to play golf first, I tell a lot of these guys, oh y'all, I could beat y'all. And they say, oh, you just have chat and these kind of things. But I prove it to them more than one occasion. And when I travel this Caribbean to represent the OECS, not Antigua alone, the organization of the Eastern Caribbean state, and can do that from 1991 until 2013 when they mash up this thing. It just shows you that I was dedicated, down to earth,
Committed
and
to
have
the
the
task.
strong will and everything to do what I went out there to do.
Did your friend Salty make the team anytime?
Eh?
Salty, did he make the team?
No, he wasn't good enough.
That's right. There wasn't a anyway.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we really have to look to wrap it up. Again, with all of our shows, we can go on and on, but as we know, with the whole protocols and timing, we got to put a wrap on it. But Errol, definitely, I believe you're going to have to come back and sit in that hot seat, because there's quite a lot more information that we have to pull out of that brain there. I see Taddy trying to put you in a corner there, but just let Taddy know how good you mean good.
But I hope I answer him just like how he put the question to me, and I could give him back the answer what he need to hear.
Well, you did.
And what I would say, Taddy, if you're even though I reached the age of this age, I still have it in me that I can come and help you, give you any advice to help do anything. I'm willing to do it.
And,
Well, like a good East man, a PS man seat,
Yeah.
man. A good East man.
Mark, you want to take some credit though. Is it
East
easy?
man, okay, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up now. Errol, just to give your closing remark, anybody you want to say big up to or just whatever you want to.
Well, I would say thanks to Taddy and you and the other guys here. Thanks for having me. And it was a pleasure to sit and speak with you guys, which I enjoy a lot. So in case of anything you need to ask me any more questions, don't feel free.
You're ready to come
call
back?
me back and
So-
I'll answer anything else you need.
So Taddy now hide again. He will come.
So instead if you need any help with anything, I'm here.
Appreciate that.
When
Taddy.
I can't make it, I will tell you when I can make it.
I must say, wrapping up, I must thank Errol for helping Vivi to be a goodish golfer. The guy Vivi, not so good at all, but Errol making him a goodish man out of him. Because when I go to the golfers, John, he still cost people. Vivi and the cricket day is done.
Yeah.
But the man don't like lose. And that's he. So I would thank Errol for that most of all. You know what I mean? And, I know one of my friend Carl White watching, and he can say, Carl White, he overs man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He know Vivi operate. So we overs people know. But over people like lose period. You know, allow so go on. But that Vivi, he was exceptional when it comes to that era. That man they don't want to lose. If you play Mom, you don't want to lose.
Well,
Anything you play. If you play Cushy, you don't want to lose. Every bang you vex with you. But you should like bang you off. I had a game with them, you know what I mean? So here we go along with the back. So Errol, thanks for coming, man. I really appreciate
thanks
it.
for having
And
me.
not only that, for your patience with the guy, we have the hiccup you see
Yeah.
starting late.
No,
I was hoping to do it by 4:30.
No.
But
I have the patience.
well, that's great. Maybe that's why we're not the golf matches.
Well, and you could call on me anytime. If you need any help with anything, Taddy, don't be afraid.
Richie just logged in. He said, Errol the legend. That's
Which
Richie Richardson.
Yeah.
Hey, you're banging too? Say yes, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You hear what Richie just said?
legend.
But I say banging too, that I say yes.
Well, no, I'm told when some guys came by me Sunday, some good friends, and they're having an argument, cursing with each other. Oh, Hickson this and Hickson that. And they call Hickson. And Hickson tell them, boy, this man a legend, he win everywhere he go.
He's just a good golfer for the John. You say what a good guy supposed to be a good golfer too.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
And it was indeed a pleasure again to be here with you.
Yeah.
We're back again Monday. Do we know who we have on Monday yet?
No,
Teddy?
we don't know yet.
Okay, but we'll be back here at 5 o'clock with Marvelous Mervyn. He'll be here with another episode of Talking Sports. And we will be back next week, Thursday, with another informative, exciting edition. Really, I must say we've been on the historical train, really going way back and really just unearthing quite a lot of information, and one of the things I take away from what Errol would have said is, his grandmother would have really laid down his chores for him, and he had to make sure that he got those out of the way before he could have then go onto the playfield, and then, that does instill some level of discipline, and he did attest to that, really taking him right through events. So on behalf of Auden, our technical support staff there, Mark Charles, Taddy Arundel, and Errol Samuel, our esteemed guest, a legend as per Sir Richie Richardson. I am your host, Leroy John Baptist, just reminding everyone, please, let's follow the protocols, let's try and be safe. If you can, go out and get vaccinated. Any concerns, speak to your health provider, and let's see if we can avoid this storm.